G'day my Western non-Russian speaking community, and welcome to my garage. This is my gun room where I'm doing the majority of my reviews over the guns and everything what's looking like the gun. Today I've already done the review of this thing which is on my table here in Russian, and I thought that what the hell, the world should know. So welcome and meet the Russian World War II time flare gun. I misguided you a little bit because it's not actually the Russian one. It's designed in Russia during the World War II in 1944, but it has been, this particular gun has been made in Czechoslovakia. And it's been made in 1982 during the Cold War time. So guess what? It's brand new. It has been preserved. It has never lost its virginity since built. And I'm hoping in this leather holster of it for maybe 10th time in the entire life of this, maybe. The holster itself is made in 1964. And it's made by the CZ gun factory. So it's the famous, as the Czechs would say, Chech. The flare gun itself is a standard, classic, Russian-made, Russian-designed SPSH-44, which the 44 stands for the year when it's been put to service. This one was made in the 82. It's the time of Margaret Thatcher, Leonid Brezhnev and others. See, brand new. It's all in the oil, still a virgin. Never shot a flare. In a wonderful condition. Not much to say about this thing. Not much, because basically it's a hammer, the trigger and the barrel and nothing else. And of course the firing pin. Maybe a locking mechanism and the grip. That's it. The simplicity and effectiveness. These are the two drivers that have created this. And that was extensively used in the Second World War by many Russian and Allied regiments in the European theater. And then it went to the Far East and took part a little bit in the fight against the militaristic Germany, militaristic Japan. The Japs have seen it. Yeah, the grip is bakelite and it's kind of nicely done and it sits in the hand quite nicely. I predict that the thing is kicking hard because imagine, this is the 4 caliber. It's the gauge 4. It means that 4 round bullets can be made out of 1 pound of lead to fit the diameter of this barrel. So only 4 of them can be made. Nothing more to say. I'm in the room, so I'm not going to put a round into the chamber just for safety. But in the end of this tiny little video, I'll put a flare to the skies to highlight the evening here in Moscow. So the holster has 2 pockets for the spare flares. It has a cleaning rod, and the cleaning rod is kind of huge. And it's supposed to accommodate a big piece of fabric to clean the barrel inside. Another cleaning tool is here. I know it's a cleaning tool, but before I pulled it out for the first time I didn't know, so I was just hoping it's not a hand grenade and I'm not pulling that ring for the unpleasant surprise. But it's the brush. There's some metal, probably steel, I don't know. It doesn't look like a brass or copper or anything. It's like solid metal. I'm not gonna destroy the virginity of this, and we'll keep it for the next generations. And it has, as a medal, as a order of honor, it has two sides. And this side has another 5 rounds, which is kind of good thing to know. You see the length of this, basically comparable to the length of the barrel. I just can imagine that previously in the history there were charges, the cartridges, which are basically up to the end of the barrel. And holding this thing would be a challenge, because I know that kicks, and that kicks really hard. So firing a small one, kind of tricky, and firing a big one is a heroism. A heroic behavior of stupid. So the barrel is brand new, it's nice and shining, it's all wet, and the lubricant, and it's a gun oil or whatever oil. It doesn't smell like the Ballistol or anything. It smells nicely actually. And I hate the smell of the gun oil, of modern gun oil. It's just ugly. But this one, fantastic. All right, without boring you too much, let's get outside and flare it.
Now it's about the time and about the place. Firing it.